I have to do something funny first.
Okay.
1, 2. Hello everyone, I'm here with Denny Lee and I'm going to do an interview, a very small interview, and I'm going to ask Denny, what is your experience with the open source community?
Hi everybody, thanks very much. My name is Denny. I've been working with the open source community for quite some time now, since about Apache Spark 0.6. Thanks very much, Eloise, for showcasing that. I'm a contributor to Apache Spark, MLflow, and also a committer to Delta Lake. So I've been working for quite some time. And I came from Microsoft before that, so I went from a very closed proprietary systems to open source, and absolutely loving the open source community.
And the second question is, what is your experience with PyData and the non-focus community?
Oh, huge fan of the PyData non-focus, and it's not just because Eloise is standing right next to me. The context is that it is the absolute focus of. The key thing that I like reminding people when it comes to open source, it's about actually educating the community and actually working with the community so that way we can help develop our own career paths for where we may want to go in the future. And working with PyData and working with NumFocus, it's amazing from the logistics standpoint to the efforts they are for teaching the community about NumPy, about data science, machine learning, all of these different things. Absolutely. So that's why I'm a huge fan of working with NumFocus and PyData in general, well, on a regular basis.
Thank you so much, Denny. And the last question is, what will be your advice for a person who in the future want to become a data engineer or write a book like you?
Oh, sure. And the key thing when it comes to being a data engineer or even a data scientist or data practitioner in general, especially when the open source communities, is feel humble and comfortable to ask questions. It's a very big community and can sometimes seem very daunting. The vast majority of these open source communities, they actually really like working together, whether you are super knowledgeable of the topic or newbie. It doesn't really matter, because in the end, everybody that works in an open source community knows that we're all here to help each other out. By helping each other out, we can actually help ourselves, help our fellow community mates to basically be better, whether it's the technology that we're working on, the project that we're trying to solve, or even just doing things like making money because I've got a better job, right? And in the end, what it comes down to is that by being in this open source where you can be transparent about these things, what I love about it is that, yeah, we might even be working for companies that compete against each other, or maybe you want to go write a book. It doesn't really matter. The whole point is that we all know that in the end, by us working together, it actually helps each other out. So feel comfortable as you're working in the space to actually ask questions and learn. Each open source community actually operates a little bit differently than the other. So just because you have experience with one, the other one may be very, very different. So go in with your eyes wide open, but I assure you, most of the time, you're going to have a blast.
Yes. Thank you so much, Denny, and I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Bye.
Bye.